to disrespect you. Now you expect it. You right, right on the line, right on trigger. What's goody? What's good? Sugar Jack. So, this story time gonna be about my ignorant ass ex. We literally just broke up like 4 days ago. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. I was unsure about a relationship because he wasn't the type to be emotional with me. I felt deprived a lot because I'm an emotional person, and I won't lie about that. But I felt like it was just like a lot of tugging and pulling with him just to like tell me how he really felt or to express his real emotions. Just a lot of tugging, unnecessary tugging that I don't feel like I had to do. If you want to be with me and stuff and you want to build with me, that should be something that you should just want to do, right? He just was not stable as far as his emotions. They weren't stable, but I was gonna love him anyways and love him through that and help him through that because I felt like as a girlfriend, that's what you're supposed to do, right? He had spilled out his emotions to me that Wednesday, or maybe it was Tuesday, one of those days. Spilled out his emotions to me, and I was like, finally, like he's finally just letting me in, finally letting me help, finally being honest with himself and me. So I'm like, I guess we're making progress. That's what I thought. When he was telling me, I was listening to him and I was just like, okay. And I was giving him suggestions. And I was like, well, maybe you should do this. Maybe you should do that. And he was like, yeah, like maybe so. While we was on the phone, he was all for it. We get off the phone. I think we're cool or whatever. And then I'm still like feeling this doubt. Like all this doubt inside my heart. Like I'm like, something's just not sitting right with me. I decided that maybe to ignore it. Like maybe to ignore it or just let it, whatever, all that doubt that I'm feeling, just to like let it go or whatever and don't talk about it and blase. And I thought that was gonna help. But it didn't, because it didn't go nowhere. And I went to this conference. Let's just call it a conference. I went to a conference and I heard someone speak and I was like, and he was talking about relationships and I was like, yes, this is the word that I'm looking for. So I was just like, I came back to him and I was like, I think God is trying to tell you to just trust him. Like just to trust him and to not be scared to be vulnerable, to open up more, to allow yourself to just let go of stress and talk about it. Because that's probably why it feels so like it's heavy. Just talk about it. And when I was saying that, it was like, you're trying to fix me and you're not helping. So now at this point, I'm like, is there something that I missed? Is there something that I missed? I thought that, like me hearing it, it clicked for me when I heard it. It was like, dang, that makes sense. What he said in the conference was, you can't give your heart to someone until you feel like they are stable with the Lord. They're stable God. How can I be vulnerable with my spouse or with my significant other when they can't even be vulnerable with the Lord? That's supposed to be y'all healer. If you feel me, like that's supposed to be your foundation. And we don't have no foundation there because we don't talk about it. We don't pray together. We don't talk about it. We don't have those discussions. We just keep it pushing. And I want more. That's what I wanted the whole relationship. I just wanted more. Like I wanted something deeper. I don't want just the surface level type of relationship. Me and you are starting to become serious. I don't want just the basic relationship. Who wants that? Those basic relationships, they don't work out because y'all don't talk about the things underneath. I was telling him, I think that you should just trust in the Lord and create a foundation there. It was like automatically like, no, like, you're trying to fix me, you're trying to change me. And I was like, no, I don't feel like I am. I feel like I'm giving you suggestions. You don't have to take them. When he said that, I was just like, I don't know how else to help you. I literally legit verbatim said, I'm done. I don't know what else to suggest. I don't know how else to help you. I don't know what I can do. I don't know how to give you what you need. But I'm done. Like, I'm done. I said, you know what? Just forget about it. Forget about the conversation. His next text message was him breaking up with me. Basically telling me that separation was best for us because I'm not giving what he needs and he's not giving me what I need. And I was just like, well, I guess. The next day, I think I was in denial. Because that whole day I was kind of like, nah, like, we ain't breaking. But I kept reading it as if though, like, I was so in denial. Like, no, we didn't just break up. There's no way. And then the next day, we talked, and I was like, we did break up. Like, we did. And I remember getting out of class and, like, crying all the way walking back. I just put my head down, put my hat over my head, and I was just, like, crying. And I was walking back to my room. I got up here. I just wanted to sleep. Like, I didn't want to talk to nobody. I didn't want to have conversations with nobody. I just wanted to lay my head down and be sad. The lesson that I learned and the lesson that I want to express is you have to allow yourself to go through the sadness. Because if you try to just go over it like, no, I'm not sad, and I don't feel nothing, you're just gonna hurt yourself more in the end. But I think this relationship helped me realize a lot about myself. And I had to take it I had to take it on the chin. Like, I'm just not what he needs. And the months that I've been investing and putting an effort into a relationship, I felt just kind of, I don't want to say threw me away like I was trash, but just disregarded everything that we have ever went through and called it quits. So, lesson learned, go through the sadness, allow yourself to be heartbroken. And I had to allow myself to be heartbroken. That walk from class back here, that was my heartbreak. I let my heart just break, and you have to do that. You have to allow yourself to break down and cry as many times as you have to cry, but don't wallow in it forever. Like, another lesson, if God is trying to tell you something, please listen. Please. Because he will swing that door open. He will swing that door open on you. And all that doubt that I just swallowed and I just ignored it, instead of actually just saying, you know what? The Lord is trying to tell me that this is not the right relationship for me and I need to get out of it now. But instead I stayed. I stayed because I thought that every relationship goes through this. We'll get over it. It's just like a little hump. But it wasn't. Really. And it bumped me in the head because it just happened so fast. And I was asking the entire relationship, like, please, God, just send me a sign. Like, if I'm not supposed to be in a relationship, please let me know. Please let me know. Please let me know. It took for me to get bumped in the head. Like, legit bumped in the head. And shocked by it. And I felt so numb because I was so shocked because how quick it happened. For me to realize this entire time God was trying to tell me. So when God tries to tell you something, listen, or you will fall flat on your face. And history does not equal foundation. That's a word. History does not equal foundation. Well, it's not sturdy foundation, let's say that. It's not. It is not. Oh, look at that right there. Look at that. Natural highlight. Anyways, I'm stressed. Because I just got... Boyfriend just broke up with me. Well, my ex-boyfriend just broke up with me. And I lost a friend this week. Well, last weekend. I lost a friend. You could already tell I have not been having the best week. But it will be better. Alright, loves. Bye.